I'm gonna try this again. Yeah. All the my work on this. This is my battery I come from. This is my power wire come from the battery, one arc wire. And my day I may run wire. Through here, so watch here. Damn, my camera go. Man, you see down there, so the light down there, so mash it up. Yeah, I'm gonna move the light here. Maybe you can see it down there. Alright, you see this here? Watch here. This is a battery wire. This is a power wire come from the trunk. One arc. 101. And you know, my run it comes down here, so this is what the battery used to do. My car, my buy aristo. So you see up in that hole there, so and this one I bring my battery wire through. I can't kill it with the light fan on this, but anyway, come from the chunk. The wire, so I go back on my chunk here now. See they come back here, so see wire right here, so this is wire. I come to a circuit breaker. You know, I come back up to my battery, I pretend that on that chunk. Alright, so I go back here front here now. So since I've done this, since I've done the wire, so I carry it. I get back on the rock, scary. You see the wire, so you see if we can get a little angle over there. You see the wire, so we'll come with the starter. This is the starter right here, so you see the wire here, so it used to go up there so to the battery. And it come from the battery and it go through the loom will come back from the starter. So anyway, I just take that wire from up there, so put it to the battery, and the battery wire will come from the trunk, the big wire, it will come from up there, so it will come from right up there, so I mean I carry it back down, I mean I bend it, I mean I make it two of them up here, so I don't have any connections in the front to jumpstart my car. I have to do it from the back unless I'm coming to the starter, so that's how it's kind of set up. And then we run the fuel line. We run fuel line all the way down my back. It's a iridium fuel filter. I hope the camera can pull my way. Well, I said best we can get it dark at night. So I'm gonna run it go down there, so oh yeah, and my alternator wire. So my alternator wire strap up there, so this is my new alternator wire. That's a 4-gauge wire. Go all the way across the back of my transmission, and it go up against the firewall over there, so. And my fuel return here, so. It's not gonna slap around like that. It's my fuel return mode. I'm gonna have it strapped over here, so. Like a strap right here, so. Right on my finger there, take a strap right there, so. So it's not gonna move, it don't have a look of flex. So it's not flap around. I have my ground from my chassis. Right here, so you see my finger. I'll show you. See right here, so. Right here, so. That's my ground from the chassis. That's gonna be a 4-gauge ground from the chassis. Going up there, so to the chassis. From the engine right there, so. To the top of the chassis up there, so. And it will go from up there, so through the car up on a ground wire back to the trunk. So the whole front ground to the trunk. I'll load the engine ground to the trunk. I'm gonna ground the transmission to the trunk, to the chassis, and I'm gonna ground the driver's side to the engine. So both sides of the engine is grounded. Although it doesn't matter, I'm overdoing it, but I'm gonna ground both sides of the chassis to the engine. So if I lose ground anywhere, at least it will carry down both sides. Cause in my trunk I got my amp, and I'm gonna put my ground on my amp on one side. And I may put my fuel pump ground on the other side. So just in case I lose ground anywhere, that's what I'm doing all this big heavy ground for. So I'm constantly having ground. And I got the the Nia Silvia Max coilovers. I got the ABS delete. I'm gonna put on big brakes. I got the Serial 9 upper arms. They ain't going yet, but they coming. But you see my ABS delete. I do my ABS delete. The wires ran behind the engine because I had the engine. I have my VHR fuel thing. That's my ABS. You won't see it. But this is where it comes to air. Instead of me using hydraulic, I'm using vacuum. So I come from here just like the Supra. I'm coming across here. I put a I put a check valve right here. If you look at it, that's a check valve right there. So you're looking at a check valve because you need to not have back feet of air to seize your compressor, because then you will lose brake pressure. Then I came over here with a 90 degree. So the 90 degree, if you look at it real close, it sits up underneath right up underneath the wiper, the cowl. So the hood does not hit it. So you're good right here. Then I come down and I put a male to female, the same thing you use on top of your on your I'm throwing a blank. Anyway, I still remember. But you come here with one of those. This the PHR line, comes down to a T, and then it goes to the back of the engine. Oh, there go the T right there. If you look good, if I put the light up there, it's gonna be too much. But there's a T right there. There's a T right there. That's a PHR T. Comes right there, and it goes around on those lines right there in the back. Goes behind the engine. Then I got my PHR high heating line that cools the engine. It comes from the back. That's the PHR one from the back of the motor. And this one on the Aristo, you gotta cut the bottom. You gotta cut the bottom on this one right here because it's a little bit too long. Because anyway, why it's too long for me is because I'm using the NA water neck. I don't go around the whole engine with the water neck. I stopped it right there. So that's why you see right there it's a little maybe odd. It doesn't go around my whole engine. Then I also deleted, this is where the ABS relays and stuff used to be at. So I took those out. There's no ABS relay board. The only thing I have right there, I have a relay for the horn. Then I put a brake control to equalize the brake pressure from the front to the back. I'll put one of them right here. This is from a Toyota Camry. I got this plug from a Toyota Camry. That's the plug that I use to control the brake light level. How the computer tell it how high the brake fluid is by the float that's in here. So I just depinned it and I connect it right here to this one. No, I'm lying. I bought a pigtail. You have to shave down one corner of it, and I just, deleted all the wires, tucked them. I still have them, I just tucked them. Then I had to buy a T for down there to put the back brake line, black brake line wire right here to feed the back brakes. Because remember, this is just only controlling, this controlling the rear. Sorry, this controlling the rear. This one comes off and it goes back down here to control the back. So that's how we pushing pressure from the front to the back. And this is controlling the rear brakes. So I can equalize the brake pressure back there how I want it. Bald water, 360. Turn down water neck. PHR intake manifold. Might upgrade that later on. I got cams. I got cam springs and retainer from for BC cam spring and retainer. I ain't gonna tell you what size I got yet, but it's up there. I got the Iridium 90s, and same thing here. I got just up bolts. I got the Iridium field pressure regulator on the back of it. It clears a little bit, so close, but it fits. Just up bolts, on the corner. I put on those stuff, just I try to look at thing. And this is how the ground wire coming. So I'm gonna strap the ground right there. So I'm gonna strap the ground down this. So that's the alternator wire. That's the alternator wire that I talked about up front. That I upgraded the 4 gauge. This is it, and I label it alternator. So if you go see that white tape, if you look at it, it'll tell you what it is. That's the alternator power wire. Then I came up with this alternator ground wire right here. So that I just got a stand on right there. And clip back this up here. I broke that clip right there. I gotta probably get the wire tied. PHR upper water neck hose for the radiator. My 90 degree. PHR power steering. reservoir and the hose, PHR pulleys, 6-speed fuel dampener. Yeah, I got some stuff. Man, I lie. Me have some stuff. Me have to just really I gotta clean up this and put the blower valve. Then I'm gonna put the temp sensor right here so it's a little hidden. You know, I'm not gonna make it messy. And I might have a surprise right here. Something I'm gonna put right here because there's no battery there now. So it look a little funny, so I gotta hide all of this. This wire didn't connect it, that's why I look like that. These wires didn't connect it. I'm about to run these harness. So they didn't connect it. Just the harness to the ECU. I'm gonna do a piggyback now. You know, and you know, that's the whole theme for the car. That's the theme we're trying to be. This theme right here. So you'll see. You know, universe blessings, and we'll see. If I feel for sure, if I feel for enjoy, I'm gonna enjoy. I could just live life. Just do the things that you like. You know what I said? Do anything that make you happy. I'm not tell anybody. Cause guess what? You don't gonna live. Everybody say you live one time. You live every day. You don't know when that one time gonna come when you're not gonna be living. So you gotta live every day. But you know, it's sometimes message enough for everybody, for certain people. But yeah, man. See the and then also see me have a fuel pressure with the seat right. Make a block like that freaking finger. You know, see right there, sir? That's a fuel pressure sensor, AEM. But although me have a fuel pressure sensor on the iridium fuel pressure regulator, me have a electrical one. But also, I'll put a mechanical one, because you know what? The iridium one. Because why me put a mechanical one and a electrical one? If the electrical one fail, I can know by the regular one, and I can control the pressure between both of them by watching what this says and what my computer telling me about the electrical one. So that's why I have two of them. You know, it may be overkill, but that's me. I'm just trying to be safe. I'm not rushing it just to rush it to say I did it. That's not a goal. If you're gonna just rush just to do it, you do it because you're doing it for somebody else. But do it for what you want to do it. If you want to drive your car and seat a certain ways, take your time and do what you want. Nobody out there spending your money, so spend your money the way you are spend your money. And you know what I say? Don't make people impression determine how you spend your money. You have a life to live beyond a car. So in life, live your life first. But you have a passion, live your passion if you can. But take it easy. Make life outbalance passion, because at the end of the day, you gotta live before you gotta enjoy, because you can't enjoy if you're not living. So maybe, you know, anyway, that's just my talk. And also, so me have a grown right there, so me have to stand that up. That I come from, oh, I didn't tell you, that's coming from my, that's going from my coil pack. That ground right there is coming from my coil pack. Energy right here. I didn't show you this. So anyway, today I rumble about some other shit, you know. And sometimes, you know, Jamaicans we gotta preach some shit. It's always there. But anyway, somebody called Parker. I got the Prius coil pack. I had a six Prius coil pack individual. Loom harness. This come from Autosport Engineering. Yeah, that's where I get it from. I'm not sponsored by none of these companies. We just like certain things and we just try to get it if I can. I'm gonna take my time. I'm many years me have parts, so I'm not just today. So that's what you're seeing right here. I ain't get to show you that. Probably at the end me I'll tell you all of this. But you know, if you like it, you like it. If you see and listen, you see and listen. You know? Me just have vibes. And I put it out there. And if you don't like my vibes, I just say go. Oh yeah, also the PHR, AC, the water pump cover. Look, I like how you see because it's masculine, aggressive. That me like about it. Come on, I have some nice little goodies, man. I'm appreciative. I just like certain things. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna take my time. I like certain things. I like it. So hopefully one day, everybody who stay through this and listen, I know say to the end, yo, hope one day we can all link up and just enjoy certain things, you know. Let's enjoy what we do. It's just We live every day. We live. We're not living no more, but the system are kind of squeezing. But say go. We're going to go find that later. Come on. Out. One.